Hey guys, Scott back again with just a beer dissection video today. Today what we're going to be talking about is Victory Brewing Company. I have Brotherly Love. It's being advertised as a hazy IPA at 6% alcohol. Victory, I know, and probably the Brotherly Love is in the Philadelphia area. I think they have a brewery in Charlotte, North Carolina. I know they have one in Chester, PA. Which I don't know if, someone, I know I have a bunch of, some of my New Jersey people, Pennsylvania people, Philly area people could probably correct me. But I think Philadelphia may be in Chester County, or maybe it's Philadelphia County, I don't know. But in the Philly area, they've been around. I took a look at their website. It looks like two friends, like 25 years ago, they were like elementary school friends, and fast forward years later where they got into brewing and had opened up Victory Brewing. And now, I have never had this one, so I'm kind of excited because the only beer I've had from Victory has been Golden Monkey, which is a Belgian-style triple. If you see my video, I go into Belgian styles, and I actually have the Golden Monkey beer as a very good example of a American version of a Belgian triple, or American take on it. So, like I said, this is being advertised, Victory, Brotherly Love, Hazy IPA, 6% alcohol. And what it thing says, Courage, Change, and Community. And the canning date, actually, they have a best buy date, February 16, 2023. So, I guess reasonably fresh. I get a little more concerned about IPAs because of the hop matter and particulate, but, this is, reasonably fresh. So let's crack this open. I'm going to be going with my tulip glass again that you see me very commonly use in my videos. Or, if you had one of these laying around too, is good for, especially for your IPAs. All right. So again, this was at 6%. So hazy, hazy IPA, juicy IPA, New England IPA, we a lot of times will interchange those terms. I'm expecting to see, a lot of times these are brewed with some oats. I didn't look at the grist on this one. They sometimes don't have it advertised that often, but to get that haziness, sometimes they'll use some oats with some Pilsner malt and things like that, and of course the particulate. So here we go. Wow, this is another one of those beers. I had one of my other videos that I just cracked the can open. I haven't even started taking a sniff of it yet. I can smell the hops. So we kind of got, slightly hazy, because it is a high hazy IPA, about an inch of foam, nice white supportive foam there. It's definitely got that traditional hazy look, a little bit kind of a cross between kind of orange juice and grapefruit juice color. Mine looks a little hazier on camera. What I'm looking at looks more kind of like a light gold color. Mine looks a little bit more, like a little darker straw, kind of like pineapple juice, grapefruit juice kind of look to it. Let's take a sniff of the aroma. That's nice. So I definitely get a little grapefruit. Not as overpowering as, say, like Cascade Hot would be, but some pineapple. Again, slight orange, so kind of that citrus, pineapple, grapefruit. You can swing the pendulum either way, whether it's biasing towards grapefruit or a little orange. But it's definitely got some pineapple in there. Kind of that white bread malt profile for this style is pretty common. Okay, so cheers. Same thing, you kind of get that. I first kind of got hit with the carbonic bite a little bit on the front end of my palate. But then as it settled in, you kind of get that pineapple again, light orange, light grapefruit. I don't sense either one dominating. Actually, I probably get a little more pineapple than orange or kind of a low to medium mouthfeel. That not much perceived bitterness. probably moderate, and that's pretty much for this style. You know, hazy New England IPAs, you know, they're not putting a lot of hops in the beginning of the boil, if you recollect from my other videos, so we're not getting that same bitterness that you get, say, with a West Coast IPA that's heavily hopped in the beginning of the boil. It's definitely more aroma, you know, kind of that dank, you know, kind of, and dank isn't necessarily bad. I don't know. It's kind of dank, almost like a Simcoe hop, but I can't even tell you what hops are in there. I don't think they even advertise it, so I wouldn't bet my life on the Simcoe, but you definitely, I'm perceiving a little bit of that dank aroma from the hop too. They're pretty clean, malt profile, white bread, maybe water cracker. That's about it on that sense of it. No astringency. I mean, you get that carbonic bite. When it settles on your palate, slightly creamy, but not creamy as in, don't interpret it like, you know, drinking nitrogenated Irish stout or anything like that. But this is very easy drinking. And at 5, what did I say, 6%? 6% alcohol. And I'm pleasantly surprised. Like I said, this is only the second time I've had Victory Brewing Company beer. And New England IPAs are not usually my first choice on IPAs to begin with, but I would say, you know, I picked up the, they have a 15-pack of, like an assortment pack, similar to what Sam Adams, if you see my Sam Adams videos for Beers for Cheers, they kind of have their own 15-pack that they have a Golden Monkey, which I've done a video on, Golden Monkey Sour. There's another IPA, I believe. There's 5 beers, 3 beers each, so you get about 15 beers. Reasonably priced, I think it was roughly $20. So, you know, I like doing these compilation type of packs so I can kind of taste a variety of different beers. And I'm sure they have these all in their brew room if you live in the Philly area or Charlotte area. So I wanted to be able to taste some of these. But very easy drinking. You know, you're not paying $6 a can like you do with these 16 ounces in some of these places. But very good. I mean, I've had better. I'm not disappointed in it. You know, I would probably give it a good B. You know, midline average. IPA. The price is very good. You know, the aroma and the flavor, hop flavors that doesn't blast you away, which for some people may be a good thing. You know, it's very refreshing. And like I said, this one's pretty fresh. And I'd like to think if it's coming from just the eastern part of the United States, I'm getting it pretty fresh. But yeah, like I would say, a good solid B range I would give this. Definitely room for a lot of beers can beat it, but I would not turn this beer away. I'd buy it again, especially for a very affordable, easy to get. I think Victory's distribution must be pretty good. I don't know if it's on the West Coast. But again, definitely hits you on the nose, that pineapple, orange peel a little bit, slight grapefruit, but not that much grapefruit, like typical hazies. A lot of New England IPAs seem to always be a little more biased towards grapefruit or orange juice, but it doesn't drink like really, juicy. And there's really no particulate in there, even though it's, a little hazy, which it should be with the polyphenols from the hops. And they probably use oats. I wouldn't be surprised because the style sometimes calls for it. But it's not a real heavy beer. So this is one I definitely recommend. I try with my reviews, kind of bias it, not just strictly what's the best hazy IPA in the world, but between cost, price point, readily available. This is something that I would not, turn away. And again, even as I sit here, the aftertaste, just a very pithy, kind of that pithy rind thing to the orange, with the whatever mild bitterness there is in the beer. So that's it, guys. So Victory, Brotherly Love, Victory Hazy IPA. Okay, something I definitely, if you see in the store, I found this very easily at local grocery store. Brotherly Love. Give it a chance. All right. Have a great day, guys. Until next time. Take care.